Hello everybody, today in this video I'll be reviewing Candymonium located at Hersheypark in Hershey, Pennsylvania. But before I get into it, if you like what I post, consider subscribing. It would help me out a lot and motivate me to keep making content just for you. Also, if you have a video idea, comment it down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the review. Candymonium is a B&M hypercoaster that just opened up last year in 2020 for the Hersheypark Chocolate Town expansion. This is a huge $150 million expansion that the park did last year in 2020, and it includes Candymonium, Carousel, and some other cool stuff like Starbucks or something like that, but we don't really care about that. We don't get Starbucks at an amusement park. No. Candymonium has a height of 210 feet, a speed of 76 miles an hour, a max vertical angle of 77 degrees, and a total track length of 4,636 feet. So these are some very impressive stats. In fact, this is the longest, tallest, and fastest roller coaster located at Hersheypark. You'll first start off your ride experience by climbing the 210-foot tall lift hill. And already, I gotta make a point. This is probably my favorite lift hill just because of the view you get at the top. Like, I didn't even look all the way at the top. I just looked at like 3/4 of the way, because 3/4 of the way up, I kind of got scared, I'm gonna be honest. And I just looked at the lap bar the entire time. But anyways, the view and the lift hill was amazing, so if you do ride this for the first time, definitely look around you and see what you can see. It's definitely wonderful. Once you crest the top of the lift hill, you'll start going down your 200-foot drop. And let me just say, this drop lasts forever. I mean, I should have expected it. It's 200 feet. I mean, that's a pretty big drop. But like, dang, this lasts a long time. I guess that's like a thing on B&M coasters. Like if you look at Fury's drop, that lasts like 3 or 4 seconds, which is just insanely long. After this drop, you'll go into a really tall floater hill, and this gives some really good floater airtime. I'm pretty sure I was out of my seat for like 4, maybe even 5 seconds. I'm pretty sure I came an inch off my seat. After this floater hill, you'll go into a hammerhead turnaround. There weren't really many forces. And after this turnaround, you go into another great floater hill, but this floater hill features trim brakes. And I think this is probably the most controversial opinion on this YouTube channel, but I don't really care about the trim brakes on this, guys. It didn't bother me at all. Like, I felt the train slowing down, but I didn't care. Like, it didn't really affect the ride experience for me at all. So I'm not going to take any points off for this one. You can yell at me down in the comments below, but I don't care, because the trim brakes really don't bother me. After this floater hill, you'll go into one of B&M's speed hills. And this definitely changes it up a bit. You get a good dose of ejector airtime on here. It's not anything like Fahrenheit's ejector airtime hill, but it's definitely something. And then after that, you'll go right into a Helix. And people say they've grayed out on this, but I don't really find this Helix to be that intense. It is definitely the most intense part of the ride, but even then, it's not really that intense. And then after this, you go into like this outer bank wave turn off axis. I don't know what to call this. I'll just call it an outer bank turn. You go into an outer bank turn, and people always praise this thing for like the near miss support, but for me, this was probably the most underwhelming part of the ride, honestly. Like, I didn't really find too many laterals or any cool like head chopper moments. It just didn't really do it for me. After this, you'll come up into another airtime hill and then into the finale Helix. And I really like this Helix. Probably my favorite Helix of all time. Maybe Great Bear's Helix is better, but this is a really good Helix. And of course, you gotta talk about the Kisses Fountain. The Kisses Fountain just looks amazing on this ride. Like, every time you go around it, you just have to stare at it because it just looks so gorgeous. But after that, you come into a little pop into the brake run. So this is definitely a really fun ride. And overall, this is my favorite roller coaster. It ranks number 1 for me out of every single roller coaster I've ever ridden. And for a good reason, too. Like, this is really good floater airtime, you guys. Again, I came an inch off my seat. I'm pretty sure I came an inch off my seat. I don't know for sure. But, like, that's, like, really insane. Especially for me, because I've never really experienced that before. That was, like, my first time experiencing true airtime. It was really awesome, and I was happy. So with that out of the way, I give this ride a 10 out of 10. It is perfect. The trims don't bother me. You can yell at me down in the comments below, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.